Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. One and one.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here's Scherzer now 1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And it's fouled away. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Fouled off. The 1-2. Misses. Ball 2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Now to the plate, Jose Altuve. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And he takes a called strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. A dive, and he knocks it down. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The catcher, number 40.
You know, Dero, there's a school of thought that says, hey, never dive into first base, but that dive just bought himself a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't go to that school, Dan. I was known for diving into first base. I'll tell you what, they'll say all the right things like, oh, the ball beats you there, you get there faster if you run instead of dive. When you smell a knock, it's tough not to just want to dive at that bag like a chocolate donut.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Contreras playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Now the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Altuve leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a look over to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A strike to Contreras, and it's 1-1. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Yelich going back. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Standing in now, Ronald Acuna. As Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Line hard to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. 3-2 to the A's center fielder.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And that's too high, ball 2.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
The 2-0 on the way. Runners off for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Somebody needs to go rattle a cage right here. Take the bats and start throwing them all over the dugout to get these boys going. If this continues, I guarantee you see a different lineup tomorrow.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
A pause and the 0-2. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball one. Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0 pitch, and that's low, ball four.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that.
Now
First
batting,
and second,
catcher,
no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Changeup called strike one.
You're on the mound in this situation. You only have two options. You got to find a way to strike this next guy out or get him to ground into a double play.
Donaldson over at second. Gallo on at first with nobody out. And there's ball one. The 1-1. Fouled straight back. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it.
Now
Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
So first and second with one man gone, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses ball one.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball two.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two and 0 count. Here it comes. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. In there, 2-2.
Oh, that changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
And it's fouled away. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. The next 3-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5, 4, 3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Standing in, Trevor Story. No hits to this point.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Blowing away as he misses again. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
And that's over. 2-1.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
Well, ball 3, and listen, the Oakland A's right now would love to get this leadoff guy on any way they could. They would love a leadoff walk.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Cody Bellinger. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. 2 down. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Gallo is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're up 2-0. To the top of the lineup, stepping in, Christian Yelich. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning. You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front, even though he didn't pot commit on that one. It opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Set. Here's the 3-1. And a full count now, 3-2.
Hey, excellent job to get yourself back in this count after throwing 3 consecutive balls. You got a chance to get an out right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the payoff pitch. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Edwin Diaz, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Edwin Diaz.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is through into right field for a single.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Nolan Arenado.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box now, Nolan Arenado, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first, but the runner's back easily. 0-1 pitch on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand. So they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And now Bryce Harper. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On the move is Trout from first. Strike taken to throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. Now the 1-1 pitch. High chopper over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. Back here in the Bronx, the A's are on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But before it gets underway, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Garrett Cole is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will track it down. Hit hard on the ground to second. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
Ready once again, Peter Alonso. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
He's set, and the pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
The 1-0 delivery. Chopper foul. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Fastball laid off well below the knees. A runner at first with no outs here. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, the intent there with that 2-strike pitch was obviously to get him to fish for something he couldn't do a whole lot with, but there's the risk that comes with that as well. If you don't execute or your catcher can't handle it very well, you give up 3 bases.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Stepping in, Freddie Freeman. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
None out, runners at first and second. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. And this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul. So a missed opportunity there. Now another 2-2. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now.
Now batting, second baseman.
Striding in for Oakland, Jose Altuve. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
Wilson Contreras will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on one swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Juan Soto will get the nod from his skipper to pinch hit, and he'll do so in a big spot. Bases loaded, only one away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Fouled off. 0-2. Here it is. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Still even at 2-2. Alonso at second. Altuve at first. 1 gone. Hit hard up the middle. Donaldson's there. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More for the Bronx after this. Juan Soto will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Here's big Aaron Judge.
Juan Soto.
JT Realmuto is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 10, JT Realmuto.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
2 balls and a strike to count. The 2-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
Count remains 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Altuve backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, second base.
Digging in and looking for more. Josh Donaldson. He singled his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Bases are empty. One man out. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike two. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. He makes the throw to first. Two down.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Joey Gallo. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Digging in once again, Ronald Acuna. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Ronald Acuna.
First pitch on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
No, 1-1.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. The 2-1. Popped him up. Bregman is there for it. 1 out. So striding forward now, Trevor Story. His career line against Garrett Cole, just a 1 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. 1 strike now from Cole. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Yelich is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Digging in to try it again, Cody Bellinger. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball 1. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. A's are gone in order, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Digging in now for the Yankees, Gary Sanchez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here now the 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Oh, and he misses it. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Alex Bregman, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Roberto Ozuna is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 55, Roberto Ozuna.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Christian Yelich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. Now the 2-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Sanchez on second. Yelich is over at first with 1 away. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Bellinger racing back. He's there, but he drops it. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
So you can see what happens here. He's so focused on lining up to make his throw that he forgets one small detail. You got to catch it first, so he gets tagged with an error, as well he should.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slurve in there, strike 1.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-1 ball game. Javier Baez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Coming to the plate now, Bryce Harper. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Now pitching for the A's.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. First offering on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 2-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Jacob deGrom will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. First delivery to him on the way. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
The 0-1 offering. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So it's 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 2 costly errors, and 2 left. 9th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Javier Baez is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. In now, J.D. Martinez, his career line against Garrett Cole. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. He's taken him deep once. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
3-0 to him now. Three and 1 to Martinez. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. The 3-2 pitch. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Now the A's designated hitter, number 44. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now the 2-1. Strike called. Tough to do much with that one. full count, 3-2. Peter Alonso will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch, fouled away. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
That's just a great pitch, both on the call from the catcher and the execution. If he hits it, there's a good chance it turns into a double play ball, but it's also a spot that's going to get a lot of whiffs too. That's excellent pitching.
Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. In the dirt, and now let's see. And no advance, it's ball one. The 1-0, and it's fouled away. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In now, Freddie Freeman, high in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. One left for Oakland. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Second baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one. Stepping up now, Joey Gallo. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Well, it's not that often.
From the Bronx. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Oakland, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Past battles with Scherzer. He's 4 for 11.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Count 0-2.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Donaldson's got to get rid of it, and they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Batting second.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Now at the plate, Trevor Story. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. And here's a shot of the Athletic starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. This guy hit over 300 last year, and, man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
1-0.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Acuna stands at first with 1 out. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
So he sets him down swinging. Cody Bellinger is the second out of the opening frame.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. Past battles with Scherzer. He's only 2 for 10. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-1. He swings and misses. Throw down. And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses the handle there on the transfer. The payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, number 44, as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and he'll get back in safely. Now the 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. In is Christian Yelich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, the left fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yelich.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Martinez has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, this is going to be a fun lineup for me to watch. I get fired up watching these guys because they all have a plan. It works for them. They follow the scouting reports. They grind it out in the video room. I'm interested to see what they've come up with.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Altuve fields it cleanly, and that's the second out. Here's Nolan Arenado. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, you know, the 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
From the stretch, Here's a little chopper up the middle. Onto Altuve for the force out, and the inning is over. The Yanks leave one. Up next will be the power bat of Peter Alonso. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
20.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And this winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Hit on the ground toward the left. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Batting 7th. The third baseman, number 5, Freddie.
So striding in, Freddie Freeman, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes Scherzer on 0-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, can we lock in on the Gold Glover at third base? I've played this position. You got to do so many things. I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Stepping in now, Ronald Acuna, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hits the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
From the stretch, the 1-2. And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Two and two. Here it is. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off.
Digging in, Aaron Judge. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Judge.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count. 0-2.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Hey, great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Full count. Here it comes. Count remains full. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now at the plate, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Judge aboard here at first with nobody out. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. Altuve for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. The windup and the 0-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Bottom of the 2nd here with no score. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside.
Leading off for the Athletics, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
First offering on its way. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Slider finds the zone for a strike.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Here's J.D. Martinez as Scherzer's able to move ahead of him with strike 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Scherzer comes set. Here it is on 0-1. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. third inning, no score to this point. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. The 2-1. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, number 44.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 44. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And that misses for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Curveball, and he buckled him, but it's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. Home half of the. At the plate, Gary Sanchez.
Leading off for the Yankees, the catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. A ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
The 1-2. Pitch is popped up. And this is taken in for out number 1. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball to begin the at-bat. 0-1. Line drive, fair ball down the line. The throw into second. And he's going to make it there, barely, as he's into second base with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking, too, right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout.
Please.
And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight.
25, Craig.
So he'll depart here, and I don't know if maybe there's something wrong with him physically, but it seems a very quick hook as he's gone after not allowing a single run. 0-1 the count. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Popped him up. Freeman has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Riding in once again, Mike Trout. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Wow.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. Fastball just misses. That's ball one.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. One left for the Yankees. We'll head to the fourth. Still ready now, Peter Alonso, as we begin the top of the fourth.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Two and one to the A's first baseman. Comes back with a fastball low, and that moves it to 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number one.
The third base.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Freeman looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and one strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Freeman. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3. And he loses him on a breaking ball.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
So a runner at first with one out now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Altuve takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leap with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Here's the 1-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. The 1-2 is a curveball that misses high.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch, because it'll be important for him.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll swing at the first pitch and bang one into right center field. That's a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
At the plate, Ronald Acuna. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
Contreras, base runner at first with one out. And he lays off for ball 1. Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Judge is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. On to first, the double play. But the athletic strike. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nolan Arenado. He reached on a single in his first try.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First offering on its way. lays off 1-0. Kimbrel is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line. Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. Nolan Arenado touches them all, and the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now the designated hitter.
And now Bryce Harper, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Got caught lunging there as this one's fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Here's big Aaron Judge as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-1. Taken. Strike 2. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
The 3-0 pitch. And he misses ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Digging in, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. From the stretch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. And it's fouled away. He popped out in his first trip. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Fouled off.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB. I don't think this pitcher has got something that he can get a swing and a miss on.
Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Slow little roller to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. He acknowledged they're doing a pretty nice job of getting guys on, but they're struggling mightily to bring them around to score. There's not just one thing they can do to improve that, but he said it has to start with focus. Focus on execution and focus on not trying to do too much. We'll see if they can buck this trend going forward, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
And obviously, this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard, too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And, Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
And he lays off there 1-0.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside, or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Well, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. If he's going to have the ability to flip that in there whenever he wants, this is going to be a tough test.
The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Here now the 2-2. Hard hit ball to second. Right to Donaldson. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Now back. Boy, that's about as easy as it comes. A chopper two-hopper turns into a tailor-made 4-6-3 double play.
In now, J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Next up for the A's, number 44. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. Hops this one up. Arenado over to his left. And that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Jacob deGrom, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 48, Jacob deGrom.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Curveball taken a little high. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
Fouled away.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off, and the count runs full.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Grounded up the first baseline. Alonso comes up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Christian Yelich. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27. Mike.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Shoots this one over to first. Alonso fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs. Coming to the plate now, Peter Alonso. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Here comes Scherzer on 0-2, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
The third baseman, number 5. Freddie.
Into the box, Freddie Freeman. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball right into the shift. Donaldson's up with it. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now. 2 away. Digging in now, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Grounder down the line, and this will kick off the third base bag. Oh, and he can't come up with it, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Trout, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One left for Oakland. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No balls and a strike to count. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Bellinger's under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Bryce Harper now. In previous duels with DeGrom, he checks in here as a .323 batter. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Here comes the first pitch. And this will be fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
1 out, nobody on. Here he comes again, 1-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting, right fielder.
Settling in now, Aaron Judge. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here in the Bronx, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Garrett Cole is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for strike number 2. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Count still at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
3-2 to the A's center fielder.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone, trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's only 1 for 10. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1.
And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now that
At the plate, Cody Bellinger, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Now here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 1, 2, 3. Striding in, Josh Donaldson. It was a walk in his last trip.
The second baseman, Josh Donaldson.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. High fly ball out to deep right field. Bellinger looking up. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya!
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Now batting, first baseman, Joey Gallo.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. No outs, nobody on. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Ball 2.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
Now the 2-0. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many breaking ball ambushes in the game. He had to know that pitch was coming.
So digging in now, Christian Yelich. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention,
so they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First pitch of the at-bat. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Now the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Sanchez over at second. Bregman at first. 1 gone. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Edwin Diaz takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Into the corner and slicing foul. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. Blake Snell has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. Leading off the inning, J.D. Martinez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Three and 1 to Martinez.
Great situation right here, leading off the inning. You gotta find a way to get on base any way possible, but I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, number 44. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Nelson Cruz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 23, Nelson Cruz.
In the air to center field and deep back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they take the lead 4-3.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Joe Musgrove is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 59, Joe Musgrove.
Into the box now, Peter Alonso. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
In now, Freddie Freeman as he lines it out to center. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Stepping in, Jose Altuve. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
2 out, nobody on. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two balls and a strike to Jose Altuve. Ground ball left side. And they won't have a play as he reaches it first. Let's see how this is scored.
You know, D-Row, there's a school of thought that says, hey, never dive into first base, but that dive just bought himself a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't go to that school, Dan. I was known for diving into first base. I'll tell you what, they'll say all the right things like, oh, the ball beats you there, you get there faster if you run instead of dive. When you smell a knock, it's tough not to just want to dive at that bag like a chocolate donut.
Juan Soto will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Juan Soto.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Joe Musgrove. He's 2 for 3. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Soto, only 20 years old. This is his first year at the big league level. Two and 2. Altuve is off at first with 2 away. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. But the Juan Soto will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Stepping up to the plate, Nolan Arenado. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. JT Realmuto is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. Here comes the first pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0.
You'll hear me say this time after time up here in the booth. You fight so hard to get into these counts. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. They don't happen often. This is a huge spot. Count leverage. Look for him to get loose on a fastball right here.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Gets him out in front on a good changeup.
I got to count 2-2.
The 2-2 is laid off up for ball number 3.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bryce Harper. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-2. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. Again, a 1-2. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1 head-to-head against Edwin Diaz. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 1-1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Score holds at 4-3. James Paxton enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
That's a good pitch right there. But, you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your moneymakers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Hit toward the right side. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it. But a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Into the box, Trevor Story. As he'll take a look at ball one. Paxton, also known as Big Maple due to his Canadian roots. He was a fourth-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
And he misses again. 2-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Now the 2-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. To 2-2 now.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he misses there. 1-2. Struck him out, so it remains a one-run lead as they head in for their final set of swings. Stepping into the box, Josh Donaldson. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Hits this one hard the other way. There is Altuve, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Aroldis Chapman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 54. Aroldis Chapman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up, you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this
Now
one.
batting,
That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Roberto Ozuna takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's a ball.
A ball and no strikes. Ozuna, once a Toronto Blue Jay, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now the pitch.
A
ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 is a ball below the zone. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Last chance for the Yankees. And he fouls this one off. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Oakland came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Edwin Diaz is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.